Hello everyone, it's Arium, aka Yono, aka the Firefist guy, and I was gonna have a Firefist climb to Diamond 1, however I tilted really hard. Maybe I'll release that video one day, but uh, for now I'll just talk about Smallbirds, which is, in my opinion, by far the best Tribrigade build this meta. Um, and if we consider that Tribrigades is pretty definitely the second best deck of the format. But uh, we'll see. That's a pretty good position. I'm gonna just explain the deck. I'm gonna have some time-stamped combos at the end of the video, and I will have replays before those. The combos will be in depth. I will discuss hand traps, how to scout hand traps, what to do in response to that, what you will end on depending on the hand traps and such. So, we got two fractals, three Kitts, three Nervalls, and only one Karas. You can play two. It's definitely not wrong to play two. I'm just playing one. More space, you don't need the two as much because you already have extenders, so you're not relying on it to extend your combos. And in the engine, there is also one revolt. In any deck that doesn't play desires, there is no reason to play more than one revolt. That is, I would say my opinion, but I am pretty confident in it being factual. Because it's really bad to draw going second. Which is also why I don't like Imperial Order in Tribrigades. It's just only good going first. Going second is not really relevant. However, if you do open it going first, you can instead of landing on Apple DP Revolt, you can end on Apple DP Revolt and DDL, which is really nice. But yeah, to complement the Tribrigades, we have the Smallboard engine, which is just three Warbler, three Birdcall, and one Sparrow. Um, Honestly, the Sparrow isn't even really that necessary. The Warbler really carries the deck. Um, the reason why it's the best Tribrigade build this format is because, well, normal summoning a Zodiac isn't very good going second when most of the time, you're gonna face a DP that is just gonna pop it. Having an extender is really, really good in this format. It also lets you play a lot in two hand traps, a lot more compared to Rescue Cat, which his only job is to get hand trapped. Literally every hand trap stops him, and if you get stopped, you will usually end your turn. That's why I don't like Rescue Cat. In Tribrigade, if you notice, I have three because I do play in Firefists because you really need them. But yeah. Another really nice thing about Warbler is that he's a free special summon. So if you do open him and not Bird Call, you you get three. You get a free special summon that doesn't get under Maxi because who's gonna shotgun Maxi in the standby phase? No one. Next we got one DD Crow, part of the package, kinda really searchable both by Shurik's floating and Sparrow, and more importantly, you really want to play it because it banishes DP. Next we got Foolish Burial, kind of part of both packages, mostly Tribrigades, but sometimes you can combo it with Warbler Tus and Sparrow. And then we got the Fusion Destiny package, which is obviously two Destiny, one Celestial and one Dosher. Pretty self-explanatory. We got the three Tenkies to search our fractals. We got three Prot of Prosperity. If you want to go to 40 cards, this is what I would cut. But I find that having it is really, really good, honestly. And next we are going to the text, which is three Ash Blossom, three Maxi, two Cult by Graves. I don't need to explain this. This is staple in every fucking deck ever. Next we have one Nibiru. I mostly play it for the times where the opponent takes the max C challenge. Just having the one in the deck makes your deck a lot better, because if they do take the max C challenge, you have a okay chance of just fucking killing them. And next we have 3 Imperms. The main reason I play Imperm is because of Prosperity. If it wasn't for that, I would honestly play Effect Veiler, if you have them, obviously, because they let you go into Zeus, which is really nice. But Imperm is nice to get off Prosperity. Speaking of Prosperity, 2 droplets and 1 Harpies Feather Duster, which are kinda just toolboxes that you can try to dig into with Prosperity. Feather Duster isn't that great of a card going first, obviously, but second, it's really a blowout sometimes, and you can dig into it. I would consider Lightning Storm, but I don't think it's worth going into 45 cards. However, it's definitely worth playing over Harpy's Feather Duster if you don't have it and don't want to craft it. Same with Foolish Burial, you don't actually have to craft the card. It's fine. Like, if you have it, you play it. If you don't need to craft it for this. So yeah, next in the extra deck, pretty standard 2 Shurigs, 1 Rugal, 1 Herbram, 1 Ferrigit for Tribrigade stuff. Next we got Access Code, the Palooza, Reisvelger, which is really important in this meta because it shuffles back TP. The Double Dragon Lords, the Verte, the DP, and the Mirage. And next we got the Assembly Nightingale, the Zeus, and the 15 slot. I'm playing Downerd. You can play second Ferrigit, or maybe something a bit random like I don't know, the Romodol or Nightmare Phoenix to out Floodgates. That could be interesting. Besides kill drain, obviously, but like you can kill Zombie Warden with it. Sometimes, since you have Warbler, you can special summon Warblers, normal summon something, get Phoenix, destroy Zombie World that would otherwise be insta loss against the deck, or Necro Valley. But that's really, really niche. No, Downer is also kind of niche because you usually want to go straight into Zeus because Assembly Nightingale has protection and Downer doesn't. So yeah. Another reason why this build is better than Lyrilusc Tribrigades, besides obviously the tax, is that it can run DP. Meanwhile, that deck really can't, unless you want to treat it as like a backup plan, but it's a bit big for just a backup plan. You can't end on it with Smorg and the Canary. They all have this synergy with DP. But yeah, that was the deck profile. I'm gonna go into the replays. I got quite a few, I think. Yep. I had a very smooth ride through to Platinum to Diamond 1. Like, pretty much I had a 4 win streak and I lost, then a 9 win streak 9, which is really cool. Then I lost, then a couple of matches, whatever, then win streak 4. And by that point, I was like on the last game before Diamond 1, and then I had a losing streak that set me back almost to Diamond 2, but I rebounded and win streak 5 my way through to Diamond 1. But yeah. Here you can see that I used Desire Prosperity to dig into the other combo piece, and I went into full combo through that. We will see more in depth the combos in the combo section, obviously, but there is just like a taste of the end boards that you'll see. Fortunately, we did drill the dasher, and Prosperity stops Ferrigit's effect to shuffle back, which is unfortunate, but what are you gonna do about it? But yeah, in this game I pretty much negated everything they tried to do, which is really satisfying because God, I hate that deck. Feel everything you do against that deck feels like they get a backup. It's really annoying. So I'm really glad that I managed to kinda own them. A Royal DP must be nice. Yeah. But yeah, I had the exact negates I needed to win, basically. Well, at least I use them. I use them very well if I get a compliment myself, basically. Not to suck my own dick. But yeah, DB is nice also for more damage on board too. And also, a lot of time the opponent uses Vertex effect, so they are on 6,000 life points, which makes them even easier to OTK. But yeah, besides the losing streak right at the end, this was one of the smoothest climbs ever I've ever had. Let's see. Yeah. Also here the full combo. But this time we had fractal start, so we could go into the actual full combo. It was the almost full combo, basically. Yeah, 2 Matt Appaloosa instead of the Duel. Thing to note is you want to summon the DP in defense position for Lightning Storm, and you want to pop the Vert if possible, and you don't want to pop the DP if possible, because that's just an opportunity for it to get caught by or crewed. This was a weird punk 10-year deck, whatever. I just wanted to demonstrate the combo, basically. I guess that's what I was thinking when I saved this replay. Alright, this hand doesn't look great, so I'm interested to see what will happen. Yeah, I went into Kitt because yeah, I guess he kept having chainables, so pretty maxi. And then I probably remembered later that I had that. Or probably just to have a fractal in the deck because the body can come in handy. I don't know. I only have one Karas, so I can't waste him. Oh, I think I remember this game. This was really funny. Nibiru on Revolt, always a pain in the arse. Toshureg kills it, so that's nice. Standard shadow stuff. So about Zodiac Whiptail, the main argument for people playing it is oh, without Swinda. Those people always forget that we already have an in-engine out to Winda, which is funny to me because what the fuck. And I'm not even talking about Shurek, which is what we're going to summon here. It's DDL. It's just an wind out. Simple, easy. Also outs Stormwinds too. I mean, like, yeah, I mean, almost someone does too, if it's not protected properly. Here, I guess I dug for Sparrow because I didn't wanna draw it later, I guess. But here I had to pretty much bait the snow. And yeah, I ignored their floating effects and just went for the OTK because I had the game. Since Verte is 500 attack, which is small, but it's really important to OTK with Verte plus access code because the DP is 2500, so that's 8k plus damage on board. Hopefully, I didn't skip any replays. Maxi, I have Ash, so it's whatever. Yeah, this is also full combo. Kinda ignore Prosperity for until later. Oh yeah, this is alright. This is the time where I fucked up the combo because I was like, I wonder if I can make couple earlier than that. And the spoiler alert, you can't. So I only added on Apo DP instead of Apo DP Revolt, which is really not nice. But when I realized that I had this practice, so I grabbed the Kitt because I knew I didn't have the follow-up with Revolt. Oh yeah, Luna Kaiju, I've been seeing a lot of it on ladder. Like, holy shit, for such an expensive deck, a lot of people are playing it. Which is cool. And fun fact, I actually own the Luna Control Discord server. Well, it was originally Chainbit. I also added in Luna Control, but nobody plays that there, and the server is pretty fucking dead. But it's on the Discord repository if you wanna check it out, revive it or something. I don't know. I don't care. It's probably more active to just go on the Master Duel Meta Discord and talk there. No, I say probably. It's definitely. But yeah, fun fact. Couldn't OTK, I guess, so I relied on them not having many cards. This is, I believe, the last game I had in ladder. The last or the second last, because I saved the last one first and then went back and saved the penultimate one. Because both were really interesting. They were both Sword Soul Tenki matchups. Which wasn't something you saw in the video until now. Which is weird considering it is the best deck. But yeah, this game was ridiculous. Like you see this opening hand and you think, what? Well, like yeah, it's good, but I don't have any hand traps. But you will see, you will see. This guy was making a big mistake by, well, kinda, because this guy is 2800 attack and 1000 defense, so maybe summoning him in attack is a good thing to do. Well, I guess with this field he's gonna have, it's not that big of a deal, because like, what the fuck, are you gonna choose the back row or the monsters? The back row, obviously, with Lightning Storm. But at least Baroness I will definitely summon in defense mode. So yeah, here we go into disparity to try and bait out the Baron negate. I get Burkle. Burkle, luckily, they are stupid and negate it with Baron. So I can, well, you can probably guess where this is going. And also didn't have sped it up for some reason. But yeah, Harpies didn't have a response. Like, what? Look at this, look at this. And here I even fucked it up because I had Fractal in hand and I could have gone to send a Sparrow, but I forgot. So I kinda just had to deal with this. But fun fact about the Summer Nightingale, it's his effect lingers, even if he's not well. Forgot my words. Even if his effect is negated afterwards, his effect lingers on the field. So yeah, this was probably a mistake, and this part was really fucking funny. This was genius. 900 IQ, definitely 9000. Harpies Feather Duster and Maxi 2 playing to my Rugal Revolt. that was genius. Honestly, 9-8 probably would have been better to just going to Verta and DP. But yeah, I draw Ecclesia, summon Moye. Moye didn't touch him because like that's a quick effect, so whatever. And I forgot that Ecclesia special summon, so even when I banished that token, I still had 2 monsters, so we verted. Also, I'm pretty sure this is the second to last match I had. Which means which would mean that the replays are saved when you played them and not when you saved them, which is interesting to know. To no one really, but it's good to know. Yeah, here for some reason he let me normal summon my Nervall. I'm not sure why. I guess because then I would have gotten Zeus material. But yeah, this was kind of working. I didn't need to call by the grave it. I already won. But yeah. Access code plus Zeus is 8k. And final game. This was one of the tensest games I've ever had. It's really funny. This is basically the format distilled in one single replay. I can't contain my laughter. Here, obviously, you want to Ash whatever you can Ash in the matchup, because like Ash is not good versus 10 years worth of, so whatever you can Ash it. First thing you can Ash it always. Even in this case, they had Fusion Destiny, so whatever. But this was basically DP.mirror. Here, unfortunately, Ash me. Also, here I will need to mention about Desires, Prosperity. Going first, obviously, you want to banish the Zeus package, but going second, something I often tend to banish is Almirage, Faluza, and either Heidelsberg or Google, depending on the matchup. If it's DP or Ray versus not that. Depends on whether I will banish Rugal or Heidelsberg. But yeah, when you're in DP wars, Imperm isn't actually that good. And yeah, when banish this back row. Okay, kill this back row. Draw Maxi. Here. He changed the DP so you can chain Maxi immediately. Yeah, I guess. I don't know if you... probably if you have on the thingy on, whatever it is, you can use Maxi in standby phase. But here we go for the poke. I didn't end up negating Kimperm so that it will blow up itself and I could get more damage in. Here we just pop each other. Here went into Max T because obviously I need to draw into Makor. Drew Ash Blossom, which is kind of worthless here. But it's better than nothing, I guess. Not really. And then another really dead card. But, well, seems like a dead card. But he had Blackout, so not. So I tried here using Harpies. Never mind, I thought I would do something different. Here I just baited the GCL. And then we can go into Foolish Burial. And that was almost game. Someone Karas. He pops it rightfully so. Then I got Celestial. Drew into Tenki, and since I wanted to Karas, I didn't use my normal summon yet, so that was clutch, and that success code for game, I believe. No? Sure? Oh yeah, because he's at 550, so that's 550k damage exactly. Also another monster to attack to get the daily quest, because it's honestly the hardest daily quest after the solo mode one. So yeah. And we are back for the combo section of the video. We have 4 combos here today, I think. And we're gonna go into in-depth on how to stop hand traps, to play around hand traps, at least. So we're going to start with Fractal plus Warbler, and Fractal can be Tenki, Warbler can be Call. So for this combo, you ideally want a third Tribrigade, another Tribrigade to normal summon in case you get dashed or Impermador Veiler, because if you do, you get kind of fucked, and if you don't have the backup. If you also have any normal summonable hand trap, you also have another backup. We will show you those backups later. It's the third combo for the other Tribrigade and the fourth combo for the hand trap. Otherwise, maybe something like a special summon, normal summon DP could be okay, I guess. Not really. It's not really ideal. But yeah, keep that in mind when you do this combo. It's only good versus hand traps if you also have another Tribrigade, otherwise it's not that good. Can die. So yeah, gonna discard Fractal to send Sparrow. We're gonna special summon Warbler, special summon Sparrow. Sparrow is going to search us Nervall. Summon 2. This is Ferrigit, summon 3. Ferrigit special summon Nervall, summon 4, and Nervall is gonna banish 3. And what you were gonna summon here kind of depends on what you prefer. Because assuming you also have another Tri-type to extend in case the combo gets stopped, you could end on DP and still have the Kitt as follow-up in case you get Nibiru'd. or you can end on Rugul Revolt instead. Kind of up to what you prefer, but between DP and Rugul Revolt, I would generally choose Rugul Revolt. So we're going to summon Lyrilusc here, and we're going to let's summon 5, and we're going to summon Bertha here. We haven't used our normal summon, so basically if you get Nibiru, you just Nervall gets a search, and then you normal summon and do the thing. But yeah, Nervall is going to search as Kitt. Well, we do already have Kitt in hand, but we're kind of ignoring the rest of the hand. We are going to normal summon the Kitt. Effect banish to summon Berbrum. And now we're going to make a Palooza with 2 counters. And we don't need to use Kitt's effect, honestly. We're going to pay 2k to do, you know, the thing. There, and effect, pop, pop, and back. Revolt, and shuffle back Kitt. So yeah, you want to summon the Phoenix Enforcers for Lightning Storm, you want to pop Vert ideally, and you don't want to pop DP if you can avoid it turn 1, because that's an extra opportunity for the opponent to banish it. But yeah, that's DP, 2 Matapo, Revolt, and 2 cards in hand. So next we are gonna do basically the same thing, except we don't have the fractal as an extra card to banish. What was I wanting to say? Yeah, obviously, if you draw Fusion Destiny or Revolt, you're gonna do it differently. You're probably gonna end on a DDL too, but I don't feel like it's really worth talking about. No. I'm just gonna keep going at it until one more try, and then I will hard make it. Okay, that's enough, I guess. I'm gonna call. So, call, we are going to search Sparrow. Here it's the same combo, basically. Until here, where you only have 2 monsters in grave, so you are going to summon DDL. Then you are going to link these 2 off into Rugul. And you're going to search Kitt or Fractal. Doesn't really matter, to be honest. Kitt effect, banish 2. Berbrum, and then we're going to link off Rugul and Kitt into over there. And yeah, I'm not gonna summon DP again. I'm gonna just pretend like this card and this card aren't in my hand. I'm gonna just special summon Warbler. They got nothing. I'm gonna normal summon Kitt, and they still got nothing. And now, basically, if you see they have Imperma, you are gonna wanna do. Oh, you always wanna do this. You're gonna wanna special summon first. Kitt will activate, and you will send Nervall and add the Caress. If this gets ashed, I hope you have a Tri-type in hand to extend. If not, you could have instead just gone for Verte if you wanted a safer play. And then just on DP. Otherwise, you're going to search Karas, and now we're going to activate Fergit's effect. And now your opponent is kind of in a tough spot because they don't know that you don't have a discard. You're going to ignore that we had Fractal in hand. Yeah, a hand kind of like that. They don't know that, so they're probably not gonna special some Imperma or Fergit. They could be stupid. This is not foolproof. But yeah, we are gonna activate Banish to summon Berbram DP as you'd expect, but if they now Imperm Keras, we have backup into Verti. And finally we have just Warbler plus, well, I didn't draw it, let me search one out. Yeah, Ash Blossom. I'm gonna just Warbler. I'm gonna ignore that we have Revolt in hand. Foolish Burial, I mean. Gonna special summon it, normal summon, and just hurt. And that's all she wrote. So yeah, the third and fourth combo can be used if you brick or if you get backed up by hand traps. Or if you get backed up to a corner by hand traps. But yeah, this video was a bit different than usual because I usually talk about Fire Fists. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, I guess join the Fire Fist Discord, ring the bell, leave a comment, all that good shit, and goodbye.